Update on the escort. I'm about to start doing some minor welding. Got this side primed up. That is a rust retardant primer. Although it's white, they ran out of every normal color. They had that in bright red. Yeah, primer. But anyway, that's all painted up and ground down and more or less dry. This is my first panel I'm going to be welding on, which is more or less dry as well, and it's going to go tightly up against those holes. Then I'll also be welding on this one, which is primer and rubber coated. I got my main tall panel, that first panel towards the rear of the car, and my panel towards the front right there. All the panels, by the way, the process I did for making them was I would cut it out, bend it to shape, hit it with a wire wheel to clean it, and then you dip it in navel jelly to get off any residual paint or rust, then hit it with the wire wheel again after washing it, and then prime, and then after you prime it, spray the back side that will be exposed to the elements with rubber coat. These are my two most recent panels. The rubber coat's still quite wet, but this one will be going on that top hole there, and that one fits quite nicely. And then this one, which I'm not going to pick up, is another floor panel. This is on the floor, this is up against the wall, and it goes right here. And so I might have to do a couple closer panels for these two, because although they're structural panels, they're not that good of a seal, so we'll see what it is. But I thought I would show it to you before we start welding, because then it's going to look different. And there is paint in the fender wheel well too. That's the rubber I've been using. Rubberized. I got silicone to seal it all up. Some Bondo to make it a little bit prettier. There's the Rust-Oleum navel jelly stuff I've been using. And here's the primer. Rust retardant. And yeah, that'll be it. So let's get welding, eh? Alright, that first two panels are welded in. As you can see, they're just the butt ugliest welds I've ever done, but I could not get very good connection for some reason. Wasn't getting grounded, so I'm going to have to work on that if I want to do some good welds later. But got this bottom one in, got this side one in, and this one turned out quite nicely. I crushed it in with these vice grips, and it really seated up against it. Also, I got a small weld, one or two on this side. You can't really see that. I got paint absolutely on everything, that's cool, you know. My brakes appear to be rubbing a bit. There's my sad ground clip. I'm going to have to work on that, find a better place to ground the car. Painted this side because it needed to be painted. Yeah, so now they're both white, that's alright, I guess. As you can see, I got those 3 holes. I'm still waiting for the stuff to dry, both the paint and the rubber sealant, because I got all these panels to put in. These are the 2 panels for that side that I just showed you. And as you can see, I took the wheel off, and I'm dripping paint everywhere. That's cool. I did have some nice holes up in there, and I'm ruining my floor. That's good. Oh well. So yeah, that's about it for this small little tidbit.